How's it going, YouTube? And welcome back to My Comic Life. Now, this right here is all the comics that I had on my pull list for the month of January. 5 weeks, and look at all this. Look at this stack. This is the second week. The first week is what I want all my stacks to look like. Not like this, not like this, not like this, not like this. Now, a lot of this whole entire month, since it was an extra week, I got triple. I got books that came out 3 times instead of the 2. Which, I don't like that DC and Marvel do that, where they say, alright, we're going to put out 2 books a month on a single title. It makes you have a house like this. But I am doing a calling. I am taking out books on my pull list, and I just want to go book by book, week by week, and see what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. And hopefully, soon, it'll look a little bit better. Because right now, just like, I look at this, I think, man, how much money I spent. I know exactly how much money I spent. But damn, that's too much money. So, first book that's on the board. Action Comics. Brian Michael Bendis. I don't hate your book. I don't love your book. Your book just feels mediocre. And so, Action Comics, you are fired. Books of Magic, Sandman Universe. I really am enjoying half of the books that come out on the Sandman Universe. Books of Magic is one of those ones that I am okay with. But since it's a whole entire 4 books in a line, and they all are starting to maybe emerge to one, have a cohesive story throughout all 4 of them, I'm going to keep you. You're lucky. The new number 1, Conan the Barbarian. Jason Aaron, I like this. Well, I haven't read any. This is my first ever time with Conan. I enjoyed it. It was very much, Conan being the barbarian, being a guy that's just going to kill everything and, have sex with everything. So for now, I'm keeping you. But you're definitely a book that may be pulled next month. Detective Comics. Peter Tomasi is one of my favorite writers. And even though I didn't care for the 996, I definitely will give you another month. Empty Man. Colin Bunn. Boom. Love it. Keeping it. Errand Boys. Now this is the, there's one more issue coming out, and so you get to stay. The Flash. I can say that I enjoy James Williamson's run on The Flash, so for now, you're good. Heroes in Crisis. This book right here, Tom King, he's an okay writer. He sometimes writes really great things, other times really poor things. But since there's only 9 issues and I'm more than halfway there, I'm going to keep you just so I can have the complete collection. And possibly, if I just don't really care for it, like I'm not really, I'm just going to sell the whole entire collection on eBay. Hex Wives. You, my friend, are a book that I just don't know what to think about you. Interesting premise, but it's just dull as hell. 3 issues in, and we still are not done with these witches that are in Pleasantville, and it's just getting tiresome. So, you Hex Wives are done. Boom! You're done. You're fired. Man Without Fear. Now, this was a weekly series by Marvel, which I don't like that at all. So, you are lucky. You're done. You're complete. I don't have to worry about you in February. So, I have the whole entire collection, and I don't have to worry about you next month. So, you're good, but you're fired just because you're bad at times, but, I completed you no matter what. Because one thing about my pool is, if you're on my pool, I try to keep at least a month. So, every single month, I'll just go through them all and be like, hey, you're good, or I'm getting a review. Another series that finished up this month, the Marvel Knights 20th. So, you're done. I don't have to worry about you next month. Good! Nice, issue number 2. Oh boy, this series. I have taken you off of my pull list, but I got the last 2 issues because it's only a 4-issue miniseries on Discount Comic Book Service. So I already paid for all of you, but now I don't have to worry about you. So you're off my pull list from my comic book shop, but I got you on Discount Comic Book Shop for a really cheap price. Another series that's done. It's done. Stranger Things. You outlived your life. I thought you should have been done by issue number 3, so I'm glad that you're done. Uncanny X-Men. Now remember, I just told you that I like to keep a book for the whole entire month, but this book has been coming out weekly for the past 8 weeks, 2 months, and I gotta say, I have not been enjoying reading your book where every single week you come out with a new issue and the art just seems to suffer so much. And there's like 5 different writers on here and it's not cohesiveness. There's no cohesiveness between it. So I quit. I fired you at issue number 8. Now a series that's going to be done next month. The Whispering Dark. Whispering Dark has been fan-freaking-tastic. So I am definitely keeping you on until you're done next month. Winter Soldier. Now this is another limited series. I think there's only like 6 issues. And I have just been enjoying the hell out of it. Jonathan Hickman has been doing a really fantastic job. So you are safe and I'm going to complete you. And now on to Wonder Woman. Willow Wilson, who's the new writer on Wonder Woman, I've just not been digging your story. It doesn't feel like you're creating anything new for Wonder Woman. And so I am firing you under the pretenses that the first 3 issues that you had this really bad artist. And now you got a new guy on there and it makes the book flow a little bit better. But I'm not digging the story. So for now, you are done unless I hear otherwise that you have become better. Now on to Adventure Sons, week 2. And let me tell you, this book, I was pondering about just firing it outright because, well, I'm not really digging the story. And then I just saw it. I'm halfway there. I can finish out the series, read it, judge it for what it is, and then I can sell it on eBay for all the 12 issues to see what I get. Atomic Robo. This is a series that is, it's a mini. I think it's like only 5 or 6 issues long. And next month, it's going to be coming out twice a week, or twice in a month. And I really want to give Atomic Robo a chance. This first issue was okay, so you are safe. Auntie Agatha's Home for Wayward Rabbits is so funny, so great. Keith Giffen and Benjamin Roman just do a great job. You're a great book. Avengers, enjoying it, so you're good. Batman, Tom King, I'm meh about his run on Batman, but this issue was amazing. This issue was perfect in my mind. So you're good for now. All right, Bitterroot, another great series. You're staying. Blackbird. 4 issues in. I am iffy about this. Sam Humphrey, I like I kind of pick up here and there his run on Harley Quinn, and Blackbird's his own story, his own creator-owned book. I can say that I'm iffy about it. For now, I'm going to be picking up this book on Discount Comic Book Service. And so, it's possibly going to go on the wayside once this story arc concludes. And then possibly pick that book up in trade paperback. Bully Wars, another issue that's done. The series is all finished. For now. So, with Bully Wars being done for now, and who knows when the series will be picked back up, it's going to take a little break. So, I will pick this book up if it comes back. So it's a good series. Captain Marvel, the new #1 that came out this month. And you, my friend, are Stain. I liked everything about that book. Cemetery Beach. It's short. It's not a big book. It's action-packed. And it's pure action and good science fiction. So you're Stain. Criminal, new number 1. Ed Brubaker. Sean Phillips. Really dug. I really super dug this first issue. So you're Stain. Die, beautiful artwork. You're Stain. The Dreaming. Best artwork going in comics. You're Stain. The Freeze. Feels like it could be the next Walking Dead. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Oh boy, I've been loving Spider-Man. So you, my friend, are golden. Tom Taylor, I just love Spider-Man. Green Lantern, I was really worried about this one with Grant Morrison on there, and he has not disappointed. I'm digging his Hal Jordan as a cop, and just it doesn't feel like there's any continuity that you have to worry about. It's just pick up issue number 1, and every single issue is just a procedural, and this one he's facing against God, and it's amazing. Gunning for Hits, a new number 1 by Image. I give usually the new books 2 to 3 books to see if you stay. And I will be picking up issue number 2 at my comic book shop. And issue number 3 will be on Discount Comic Book Service. Because I could definitely see this book go on the wayside. But if I can get a cheap price on it, I will. Because I'm using Discount Comic Book Services as a place where I can get the books that I don't really need to read day 1. So if I can wait, pay a cheaper price for them, wait till the end of the month when I get my comic book haul for a discount, I'll do that. Justice League. Oh, Scott Snyder. I love your Batman. Love your Batman. But damn it, your Justice League just feels like it's setting up a big event after big event after big event. I don't really... You haven't had a time to sit down with your characters to really develop them. And so with all this action that's been happening, it just doesn't feel like there's going to be enough for me to keep on picking your book up week in and week out. Now, I will be picking this series back up when one of my comic book stores around me has a sale going on, and then I'll go and look for back issues. LaGuardia. Really digging this independent book. So you're safe. Man Without Fear. You're done. So you're good. Yeah. It's like, I think I'm probably going to sell that Man of Fear online. Just get the whole entire thing. Just sell it. So I get a little bit of money back. Miles Morales Spider-Man. After the great Into the Spider-Verse, I was just excited to see that there's a new number 1. Smart move on Marvel. And I really am digging this story on Miles Morales. So, you're staying. Moth and Whisper, Aftershock. This story is done. They're going to come back hopefully in a couple months. And you are a fantastic book. It's almost like a Mission Impossible-esque book. So, I'm going to keep you. Murder Falcon. This is 4 issues in. I dig the art, the whole entire metal scene is pretty much awesome. But the bad guy, I'm just not really... It's just a faceless bad guy that really doesn't have any point to him. So I'm going to be picking this book up on Discount Comic Book Services. I'll get a cheaper price. So I don't have to worry about picking this book up weekly anymore. Or at my comic book shop at full price. Null Fairies. This is another one. This is the first book I picked up at Discount Comic Book Services. I give it a little try with these very independent books. I'm definitely not going to... I already had paid for issue number 2 and 3. So once those come in, I'm not. If I read issue number 2 and I enjoy it, which I kind of doubt, then I'll pick up issue number 4. But for now, I think you are fired. Outer Darkness. John Layman, he wrote and created Chew. Love Chew. I'm really digging Outer Darkness. There's a lot of books that came out the second week. Damn! I think I picked up like 30 some books on this week, on that second week of January. Patient Conviction and Revenge, another series that ended. I need to go and pick up issue number 4. For some reason, I didn't get it in my pull list, and so I have to go find that book where I read issue number 5. Prodigy. This is another book that by Mark Millar, and he struck a deal on Netflix saying that he's gonna make the Millar universe where his comics will come to Netflix. And most likely Prodigy is one of those books. I'm iffy about this book, so I decided to drop it from my comic pull list at my comic shop and just pick it up on Discount Comic Services at a discounted price. Savants, another one that I can pick up at Discount Comic Service. Really dug issue number 1. There's a little iffy part about the beginning where it kind of draws on, but then once you get into these 2 main characters, things get pick up really nicely. So I'm going to keep you. Self-Made. Really cool little sci-fi book. Definitely going to keep you. Turok. Yeah, after issue number 2, I've decided to pick issue number 3 up at Discount Comic Book Service because it seems like it could be lots of fun, you know, with the whole dinosaur aspect to it. So I'm going to give up to issue number 3 and then possibly take this book off. Aliens 3, the unproduced screenplay. It's okay. Nothing great at all. It's really, really, really slow. And it seems like by issue number 4, things are going to finally pick up when the alien finally appears. I've dropped this book at my discount, or at my comic book shop. And I decided to pick this book up at the end of the month at Discount Comic Book Services. Because Discount Comic Book Service gives me such a great deal that it makes it possible to actually pick up more books and try out. So I'll try out new books from Image, Boom, Dark Horse, IDW. I'll try out their new number 1s at my comic book shop and then decide, do I want to pick them up right away? Or can I wait till the end of the month to pick them up at Discount Comic Book Service at a discount price? Wizard Beach. Was not expecting to like this book, but I really am digging it. So you're safe. Young Justice, issue number 1. I quit Action Comics by Bendis. And I'm not quitting this one because this book, which is a lot of pure fun. Woo-wee! 2 weeks down! 3 weeks to go. Amazing Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man now. Spider-Man has been amazing on Marvel's part. So you're safe. Appalachian Apocalypse. Okay issue. I got issue number 2 and 3 coming to me in the next couple months. So I'm going to keep going because I thought that there was enjoyment to be had in that book. Batman Last by Scott Snyder. Wow. Okay. I'm just digging the story. Scott Snyder, I may have fired you from Justice League, but damn, I like you with Batman. Death Orb. 1 more issue to go, and then the series is possibly done. And I picked up that last book on Discount Comic Book Services because I could wait to the end of the month to read that one. So I fired it from my pull list, but just transferred to Discount Comic Book Service at the discount price. I love it. Detective Comics, I already said you're safe. Electric Warrior. Miniseries halfway there, so I'm going to stick with you. Fantastic Four. I really am digging this second story arc by Dan Slott, so I'm going to keep you. Firefly, one of my favorite Boom books, so you're good. The Flash. I'm iffy about quitting this book just because of how often it comes out, but it's always a decent read, so I'm going to keep you for now. Hawkman, one of my favorite DC books. House of Whispers. Now, this book right here, if I wasn't trying to collect all the Sandman Universe books that are coming out, this is the book that I would just fire right away, because it doesn't feel like you got any direction at all. But since you are in the Sandman universe, and I really do dig the Sandman. Actually, right now I'm going through the volumes of the original Sandman run, so my nostalgia, or I don't even have a nostalgia, but my love for that series is making you stay. Justice League Dark, issue number 7. Gonna stay. You're good. You are the best Justice League book, the best Wonder Woman book on shelves right now. Lodgers, it's an okay book. Little crime noir. I think there's only a couple more books and the series is done. So I'm going to keep you on, but I'm going to pick you up a discount comic book service at a discount price. Man Without Fear, you're done. Middle West. This is probably easily in the top 10 of my favorite series going right now. Just a great series. Suicide Squad issue number 50. You've been canceled. So, you're off my pull list. I didn't have to fire you because DC did it for me. Supergirl. The only Superman book, or the Superman family of comics, that I'm still keeping because I really like Mark Andreyko as a writer. And I like what he's doing with Supergirl. So, you're staying. Ah, Bendis. You took this young Connor Kent and you have aged him. So Peter Tomasi can't do anything with the character at the state that he's in right now, where he's doing a story arc with him as a kid. Well, now you said, F you, I'm going to age him up. And I am sorry, but Bendis, I am firing you. I'm not digging your Superman runs. You're fired. Not picking up a discount comic book service either. I may pick you back up at a cheaper price when one of these comic book stores around me decides to have a sale. The Warning, really beautiful art, so you're staying. Story's kind of okay, but the art is just beautiful. Wonder Woman, you're fired. Alien, alright, now we're down to 2 more weeks. Look how big those things are. Alien Resistance, I'm keeping you, you're fun. Aquaman. Let me just say, all new Aquaman. You're staying. You're good. Avant-Garde. I'm definitely keeping you. Your surprisingly was a really fun comic. Avengers. Keeping you. Batman. Keeping you. Blossom 666. I picked you up on discount comic book services and I enjoyed you. So I already ordered issue number 2, which comes out not next month, but in March. So you're good. Buffy, I'm thinking about picking you up on discount comic book services. So I think with issue number 2, I'll pick you out at my local comic book store and then put you on discount just because I enjoy the story. The art's iffy. Exo Sisters, I have left you and I have decided to pick you up at discount comic book service at a discount price. So I'll wait for you at the end of the month, next month. Freedom Fighters, Vendetti. Love him. His Hawkman run's amazing. I gushed all over this issue on Friday. So, if you want my thoughts on Freedom Fighters, you find there. Tom Taylor's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man comes out twice a month, and you're going to stay. Guardians of the Galaxy, Donny Cates. Love him. I love his character that he's created with Cosmic Ghost Rider. So, anything Cosmic Ghost Rider and Donny Cates are in, I'm down. I haven't read the series yet. Got 2 issues, so I can't decide there. Justice League, you're fired. Light Step. I've decided to pick you up on discount comic book services. You're pretty intriguing little sci-fi science fiction book. So I'm going to keep you, but pick you up at discount comic book service. Low Road West. This series just ended. Hopefully we get another volume coming out hopefully soon, because this book ends on a cliffhanger that makes you know that there's a lot more in this world. I would highly recommend everyone go and try to pick up this book because it's so good. And this book issue gets into the horror, the body horror that's so perfect. All right, Lucifer. This and The Dreaming are the best of the Sandman. Like, I can't really decide who's better, Lucifer or The Dreaming on the Sandman universe. So you are beyond saved. Get it? He's the devil and I saved him. You're done. Mars Attacks. Lots of fun. Keeping you. Naomi. Bendis's and I forget who, Walker. See, I think Bendis did like the script or did the story, but Walker did the script and the dialogue and all that good stuff. So it was an okay book. I like the art. And I'm probably going to pick up issue number 2 and decide where I want to go after that. Alrighty, Oliver. Wow, I really love this art. The story was okay, but I'm going to definitely keep you. Shazam, Jeff Johns, just has kicked it out of the ballpark with this series. So much fun. Smooth Criminals. I have fired you from my pull list, but I will be picking you up at Discount Comic Services. You're a 12-issue miniseries, so I'll give you, you know, you're entertaining enough, but not to be picked up every month or on the day you come out. So I could wait for you at the end of the month. Sukeban Turbo, another book that is a mini-series, and usually with mini-series I try to finish them out, and if I dislike them enough, I'll just sell them on eBay. So, and I haven't sold anything on eBay yet, but I'm planning to, because, you know how many books I pick up. And if I don't really enjoy you, but I just want to finish you out, because you know that there's an end in sight, I'm going to do it, but you are going to be at Discount Comic Services for a very discount price. I keep on saying that because I want to emphasize Discount Comic Book Service is so amazing. Although you do have to pay for your books in advance, and sometimes that can be a little iffy, but knowing now I got the books this month, I'm like, okay. The Witcher, Flesh and Flame. Haven't started you yet. Got 2 issues to get caught up. So I'm gonna keep you just because I love the game, so I love the world. And I want to actually read the books that he is based on. All those short stories that I heard. Now, finally, on to the 5th week. This was a huge effing month. Huge month. Alright. Action Comics, fired. Books of Magic. You're staying. I cannot believe that Marvel or DC put you out twice this month. DC's done a good job at having so many books that aren't coming out twice a month. But you did. And that's not okay. I liked it when DC would say the 5th week out of a 5-day or 5-week, 5 Wednesday month. When they would just put out their what do you call them? Their annuals. Ugh, I can't believe I forgot about the annuals. But that's how long this video has been. So, they put out their annuals on the 5th week. That's what I'm used to. Not this, where they're like, alright, this one we're just going to put out regular. Crimson Lotus. I didn't know that you were part of the Hellboy universe. I've actually never read a Hellboy comic. But I enjoyed your first issue. I need to read issue number 2 and 3. But I like you. Detective Comics. I'm keeping you. We'll see where you go after 1,000. Fight Club issue number 3. Or Fight Club 3 issue number 1. Haven't read you yet, but I'm really excited to read you. The Flash. Again, a book that came out 4 times. 4 out of 5 weeks, I've had 4 issues of The Flash. That right there is why I was just like, wow, did I really spend that much? I did. Flash, you're safe for now. And I'm just kind of like, don't do this to me like this. Heroes in Crisis came out at the beginning of the month. Now it's in the month. This is not supposed to be a book that comes out twice in a month. Stop it, DC. Stop it. But you're safe. Just because I'm going to finish you out, even though I don't really care for you. Hex Wives, fired. Not even picking you up Discount Comics over here. You're just fired. Ice Cream Man, I love it. James Bond 007. I'm kind of iffy about this series. All brand new stories with James Bond that I could enjoy, but I'm kind of not. So I'm going to keep you, but pick you up at Discount Comic Service, especially if you're coming out at the end of the month. Hey, if you're coming out at the end of the month, then I could just, you know, get you on Discount Comic Services for a better price. Justice League Annual, you're fired. Odyssey. I was thinking about firing you also, but I'm going to give you until this end of the story arc, because I really think that in the story arc is probably where the series is going to end. Man of Fear, you already completed your story, so you're done. I don't have to worry about you next month. Marvel Knights, you also are done. Don't have to worry about you. Night Moves, really freaking cool comic, so you're safe. Thunderbolt, #1. Haven't picked this one. I haven't checked that one out. Sparrowhawk, freaking love this book. Can't wait. Next month, this book is ending. So, and Wonder Woman, you're fired. Done. And finally, Wired issue #1, and you're safe. I haven't read you yet, but you're issue #1, so you're good for now. Oh my god. 30 minutes going through all the comics that were on my pull list. I feel exhausted. Willie, you feel exhausted? Yeah, you do. So, I am going to do myself a favor and go to bed. And then try to finish all these fucking comics. So I could do a top 10, which I'm really happy. Like, I'm looking at them, like, I already had, like, the books I've read, and I've already have them in, you know, top 10. And I was like, wow, there's some really freaking good books that came out this month. And so, I'm going to work on that. And then, on February 6th, which is my birthday, Wednesday Comic Haul, or Comic Book Day, it's literally my birthday. So, I'm really excited about having new comics on my birthday, but I still got so many that I gotta get through. So, my name's David. If you like what you've seen here, My Comic Life comes out Monday through Friday. There's a little comic vlog about all the comics that I read. And hopefully you come along with the journey with me. Not every episode is going to be 30 minutes long, and usually you'll see my face. But for now, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to get all these comics off my bed. So I'm going to go to bed. Alright, let me know down below, what have you taken off your pull list, or want to take off your pull list? Let me know down below. And if you made it through this video, thank you. I'll see you all next time.